Alright, before I get into those super bright highlights, I'm going to touch a little bit upon this porcelain bowl. If you can look in our photograph, we have this nice porcelain and it's in shadow. And if you'll notice, when I was drawing up in the food, I didn't use black at all. Down in here, I'm actually going to use white and black on the bowl. And what that's going to do is it's going to show us that it is not the same organic stuff as we have going on in the foods. And it'll give us this really nice effect that we're shooting for here. And this is a perfect opportunity for me to do that technique where I lay down a lot of white first, and then I'm just going to build up with my blacks, and you're going to see just how wonderfully smooth I can start to get some of this shading. Like right in here, I came in with my black, right? And I can draw some lines into here, kind of show the form and roundness of this bowl, but it's kind of scribbly. But if I come back with my white, I'll sharpen this just a little bit. If I come back in with my white, then all these lines that are really sketchy looking, look how I can just smooth those out, and it becomes just like the shading on this porcelain. I can do that really pretty nicely. Like right in here, it's like really sketchy. I can see all the pencil strokes, but come back in with this white. And really smooth that out. And I can get a lot of the glazed feel that I'm getting on my porcelain bowl up in here. Another thing about the bowl, and if you're doing a bowl or a platter or a cutting board or a pot or pan or something like that, remember that those are man-made objects. And the man-made objects we want to have as precise as we can, and with the organic, and what that'll do is it'll play off of the organic forms of the foods, and we'll have those really precise edges which really establish that as being that man-made object, as opposed to the things that are not. Okay? Put a shadow under this bowl. Again, I can smooth that shadow out. So, arcs on man-made on the bowl. You know, I want to get my arc as accurate as I can. I want to get those ellipses just right. If I'm doing a pot or a pan, you know, you want the handles to be straight. Make sure you're getting those things precise, and it's going to create wonderful contrast with those foods and be much more convincing for us, right? So, just roughly like this. And then I'm going to now get into those highlight details that I talked about.